everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the often confusing world of corporate filings. Today we're diving into a Form 8K. Don't worry, it sounds scarier than it is. Think of it as a corporate breaking news alert, kind of like when your favorite streamer announces they're switching platforms. But for the business world, before we jump in, if you're interested in understanding what's really going on behind the company curtains, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community and I'd love to see you there. The link is in the description below. Come join us for some chats about business and finance. What we're looking at today is Commerce Bankshares' announcement that they are planning a merger with FineMark Holdings. A merger is like taking two companies and combining them into one, like making a super company. It's a significant event in the life of any company. This is a Form 8K, a current report companies file with Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, to announce major events. Think of it as a formal announcement of something big. The important date here is June 16, 2025, meaning this is when the earliest event being reported occurred. Alright, let's get to the juicy details. Commerce Bankshares issued a press release on June 16, 2025 about the merger agreement. So they're legally agreeing to combine forces. The press release and supplementary information presented to investors are included as exhibits. This is where it gets interesting because companies carefully craft these releases to put the best spin on things. Now let's look at item 8.01, which dives into other events. This is the heart of the announcement. On June 16, 2025, Commerce officially signed an agreement called the Merger Agreement with FineMark Holdings. Essentially, they're merging FineMark into a subsidiary CBI Kansas, and then merging FineMark into a subsidiary CBI Kansas, and then merging FineMark's bank into Commerce Bank. It's like a company getting absorbed into another, but in a legally specific way. Next up is item 9.01. Where they list out the financial statements and exhibits. Here you'll find the press release and the investor presentation. Those are the key supporting documents giving more meat to the bones of this merger. But hold on a second, before we get too excited, let's examine the cautionary note on forward-looking statements. This is important. They're saying, hey, we're making predictions, but things might not go as planned. These forward-looking statements are plans, expectations, goals, projections, and statements about the benefits of combining Commerce and FineMark. They then list a bunch of factors that could mess with those plans. Legal issues, failure to get approvals, not realizing the financial benefits they hoped for, and even changes in the economy. They're covering their bases, acknowledging that the future is uncertain and factors could lead to different results than expected. Lastly, there's a section about where to find more information. Commerce will file more documents with the SEC, including a proxy statement prospectus. That document is extremely important because it includes all the details of the proposed transaction, the reasons for it, and how Commerce and FineMark see it benefiting them and shareholders. It is extremely useful to shareholder will be addressed, their estimations of the companies going forward and more. This section talks about who might be involved in asking shareholders for votes about this deal, like directors and executives. It tells you where to find info about Commerce's big shots, such as their pay, what they own in the company, and if things have changed since the last update. All these details can be found in documents filed with the SEC. If you want to know who's who and what they stand to gain, this is the place to look for. So what does all this mean? Well, Commerce Bankshares is making a significant move to grow by acquiring another company, FineMark Holdings. This is a pretty common strategy for companies looking to expand their reach, enter new markets, or offer more services. Combining companies can lead to cost savings, greater efficiency, and a larger customer base. But it can also be challenging to integrate different cultures, systems, and operations. Plus, there are risks that the predicted benefits might not materialize. From the outside, this seems to be positive direction for Commerce overall. The success of this merger will depend on how well they manage the integration process and navigate the potential challenges such as unexpected costs, reduced revenues, and a decrease in projected growth. Keep an eye on their future filings to see how this merger unfolds. Alright, that's our deep dive into Commerce Bankshares Form 8K. What do you think about this acquisition? Is it a smart move, or are there too many risks involved? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this analysis helpful, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And be sure to subscribe for more Corporate Decoder videos. Also, don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.